Tomorrow on February 27th, we have this month's new moon happening in the sign of Pisces, and it's the last big lunation before we enter eclipse season, so pay attention. As always, a new moon is when the sun and the moon come together in the sky and they form a conjunction, and that's why it's associated with new beginnings and setting new intentions because it's the start of new cycles. Pisces energy represents the collective unconscious that every single person is connected to. I think of the collective unconscious as like the ocean that all rivers flow to, and that ocean that every single person is connected to. And so it's this energy that's like super difficult for our logical human minds to kind of comprehend. And it's not this energy that is meant to be understood or grasped. It's an energy that's meant to be felt and sensed, almost like an intuitive connection. So in a way, it's a kind of like mysterious energy. And so I kind of think of this Pisces energy as being like, it's this energy that's in our blind spots, like just out of our reach. So it's kind of like just behind us, like just out of our peripherals. And so it's this energy that we can sense when we kind of like put our feelers out and we kind of like sense it in a way, but it's not in our immediate awareness. And so right now we have the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, and the North Node transiting Pisces, and during this new moon, the moon will also be there. So that's a lot of energy that's in our peripherals. And so our awareness is being brought to those areas like our unconscious and our those blind spots, like I said. And so when there's a lot of energy in a place that we can't quite comprehend, sometimes that can feel overwhelming or like anxiety inducing, because it really is heightening our sensitivity and it's putting our feelers out, kind of like an octopus in a way. And so it's heightening our sensitivity because we're trying to like figure out what it is that we're feeling. But the thing is we're not really meant to like logically figure it out. We're meant to just kind of feel it. So what we're meant to be doing with this new moon is to just feel whatever it is that we're feeling and not try to give it any kind of meaning. And so the best way to like feel your feels is to be fully present and be fully embodied, like your full consciousness just in your body. And you can do this through like meditations, or whether it's, getting artistic and channeling the energy creatively. Because Pisces energy is very like tuned in, tapped into the collective and the muses in a way. So for this new moon, we might be feeling more emotional because that's a lot of energy in Pisces, and Pisces is a water sign. And so just let those emotions rise up to the surface. And with that heightened sensitivity also comes the heightened creativity. So let your imagination wander a little bit and daydream and meditate and just see what it is you're able to tap into. And sometimes what you're tapping into is also your intuition, because our intuition is something that we can't always logically understand. And so our intuition is going to be running on high as well. So this is a good time to kind of trust those intuitive hits that you're getting and listen to what your gut is telling you, and trusting that and honoring those, because that's how you strengthen your intuition. The key with Pisces energy in general is to just surrender and just let go and move with the flow. I got this visual of like being like the jellyfish, just kind of going with the currents of the ocean. And so kind of release that need for control. With that South Node transiting Virgo right now, the more you kind of grab onto that like need for control, it's just going to kind of drain your energy. So reflect on like what you would be capable of creating in your life if you were able to just let go and go with the flow and trusting and being guided by your intuition. If you were to really follow your dreams, where would it lead you? And just as an experiment, what would happen if you were able to kind of let go of control and ride that wave to whatever shore you're swept up onto? Basically, try following your heart and listening to your intuition, putting your logical mind aside, letting go and letting the universe take the reins, leaning even deeper into faith in yourself and faith in the universe. This lunation is square the planet Jupiter, the planet of expansion and opportunity. So this is going to be expanding all things Pisces. So that can, either make us lean into that anxious, fearful state, or we can really lean into that faith in ourselves and faith in the universe type of energy, trusting that there is some kind of divine plan happening underneath the surface that we aren't consciously aware of. Remember, it's that energy that's like just behind us. And then we also have Mercury sextiling Uranus in this lunation. So remember to remain grounded while also opening yourself up to inspiration. Look for the beauty around you and also keep your focus on the things and the people around you that inspire hope within you. Because when we're in that energy of hope and gratitude, This is what helps open our eyes to more opportunities for growth and healing. And with this Pisces energy, this is a very healing new moon as well, spiritual healing. So try to reflect on all of these things and set new intentions and just move with the flow as best as you can. Because coming up in March, it's going to be a pretty activating month, I will say. And so we're really going to have to be leaning more into that trust and that faith and that moving with the flow in order to make it through. So yeah, happy new moon!